Hello everybody, welcome back to Team Spirit Gaming. My name's Matt.
And I'm Jordan.
And I didn't realize I'd be starting off this level underwater.
Again, more water.
But anyway, this is Sonic 4. I've been calling it Part 2, technically the game calls it Episode 2. But like, since we call our videos episodes, I figured calling the game that would be a little bit confusing.
Whoa, this is cool. See, this time there's water, but it's at night.
At night.
Rolling around with tails at night.
I'm gonna keep doing this until, okay. I don't think I need to keep doing that anymore. Why do we both have shields? The power of friendship has given us shields?
That usually works in Sonic games.
I mean, that's definitely how it would work in Kingdom Hearts, though.
I can't wait to see that kind of stuff in Kingdom Hearts. I haven't quite seen that yet, where I'm at.
Yeah, and I mean, to be fair, there aren't really actually shields like that in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. You know, the other one that doesn't really get mentioned that often, because I guess it's a little bit different, is like Dragon Ball Z when he's doing the Spirit Bomb. It's more than just friends, he's like calling on the strength of the whole world. Everyone, raise your arms up.
Give me your energy.
Yeah, the Dragon Ball Z game, I haven't even played it yet. Sparking Zero, but I know I'm gonna love it. Can't wait. There were so many sales. Matt said he bought Hogwarts Legacy for under $10. Crazy. Which I also own and haven't played yet either. I know it's really good. That's one where like it would be fun to play on the channel, but I feel like I would want to, like, for one thing it's really long, but for another thing I'd be like, oh, I just want to play it. I want to play it more.
Oh jeez.
I don't know much about it though. I haven't watched any videos on it really.
Okay, where do I go from here? I guess that's where I go.
Grasshopper.
What? Well, shoot.
Dang. Kinda got caught.
Yeah. At least I had a checkpoint this time.
Yeah.
Whoa. That wasn't great.
But it wasn't insta-death. That's good.
Yeah. At least there's that.
Could you use tails to just fly over all that?
Maybe. Hadn't even thought about it. Was too focused on trying to time it out, and then realizing there was a tiny little gap that was just big enough for Sonic to fall through.
Yeah. Dueling Eggman's new creation. I want to see it.
Ooh, hello.
Is it really gonna be new, or something recycled? Nothing new yet.
Oh, I think I know what this is, and it's definitely not one that I recognize from any other game. Oh, well, okay. Never mind. I thought... Or maybe it does this first. Ah! Okay.
Oh. Okay, this is different. Oh my gosh. Very different.
Yeah. It's like, hey, we're doing this old thing. Surprise! No, we're not.
That was pretty good.
Okay. I'm like, I know there should be attacks coming in at some point. From the, like, vine kind of thingies. I'm just not sure if I'm supposed to be able to attack the vine thingies.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Maybe? No.
If I can, it must only be like the head part of it. Well, that didn't work. Oh, wait, duh.
Ah! Yes. Something you should do.
Bonk.
Oh.
4 vines now, oh jeez. Bonk.
Eggman's new creation has the same weak point.
Yep, okay. Exhausted Tails' strength for a second there. Now what?
Tentacles are angry.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, that's different.
And now he has a laser. Ouch.
Powerful laser.
Okay. More Tails action. Alright, which side's he starting from now? That's not gonna work very well, is it? Okay, well, it kinda did, just wasn't what I was expecting. Okay. Boom. Okay, there we go.
That was a good one. I'll give it to Sega. That was unique for a 2D Sonic. Hey, the animals.
Ta-da!
Penguins.
And some kind of bird. Some other kind of bird.
That should not be able to fly because these things are so tiny.
Yeah.
Alright, well. Pretty good. Oh, yes, winter! It's Christmas! It's winter for us! There's even Christmas lights. Oh man, this would be perfect if this episode was coming out before Christmas.
I kind of forgot that this was a thing, so I didn't think to plan on that.
That's really nice. Well, it's still the season. It's not... I mean, I'm gonna be having my Christmas decorations up at least till some part of January. My wife and I like those decorations. In my neighborhood, my new neighborhood that I live in, they are big on Christmas. They're big on every kind of decorations. Okay, well, yeah, I can get into the best of the day. This is another profound, like, I feel like the last one, it was like there was a lot for me to think about when I saw it. How angels can be corrupt, and they're not perfect, and we're gonna judge angels. But this is like a different subject, but I feel like it's just as kind of profound. So here we go. This is Hebrews 1 through 4. And it says, "In the past, God spoke to our ancestors through the prophets at many times and in various ways. But in these last days, he has spoken to us by his Son, whom he appointed heir of all things, and through whom also he made the universe. The Son is the radiance of God's glory and the exact representation of his being, sustaining all things by his powerful word. After he had provided purification for sins, he sat down at the right hand of the Majesty in heaven. So he became as much superior to the angels as the name he has inherited is superior to theirs." So yeah, again, there's like a couple things going on. The first thing that just like jumped out at me is that it seems like there were a lot of prophets in like the Old Testament, and I guess in some ways the New Testament, but this is basically saying there's not really going to be prophets. Jesus is the final word. Like, there's all these prophecies, and then Jesus fulfilled those prophecies. So, like, we don't need any more. That is the final word. And it also, yeah, I mean, it talks about, like, he's basically perfection. He's basically the essence, the quintessence of God. I mean, he is God, but also not at the same time, which is the mystery of Trinity. But,
well, is God, but is not the Father.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, like, if there's anyone claiming to be a prophet, I think it's safe to say they are not one. Sorry,
and
John
yet,
Smith.
isn't prophecy considered one of the like spiritual gifts or whatever?
Yeah, I just feel like having a prophecy like that, or like speaking in tongues or something like that, is different than being a prophet, in my opinion. Like, of course, I think, you know...
Oh, come on, I just missed the thing for the Chaos Emerald, anyway.
Like, you know, God speaks to us, God speaks through people, God works through people, but I just feel like this is saying there won't be any more prophets. I don't know, there's kind of a distinction there in my opinion. This is just one interpretation, of course, but I would say John Smith claiming to be a prophet. I'm going to put a no on that one. Muhammad claiming to be a prophet. Definitely putting a no on that one. You know, even Paul himself, I don't think he ever says he is a prophet. He's just like a humble servant, basically. Now, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think also John, who gets the revelation, does not like say he's a prophet. So, like, I guess there are still kind of prophecies, but not like actually a prophet, I guess.
And I would say one of the key differences might be that I'm trying to think of how to word it, but like people in the Old Testament, such as Moses, like in a way being a prophet, being like the mouthpiece for God to the people, was like his primary function among God's people. I don't know if nowadays that's really anybody's primary function in the church.
You know, I just thought of something. The Pope is kind of trying to replace that, because that's almost how the Pope is described, and this almost kind of goes against that a little bit. Because that's how it was often described to me, like the Pope can make declarations where it's supposed to be like divine word from God, which...
Yeah, I mean, and I think for us nowadays really should just be more a matter of like, well, we speak, whatever the Bible says.
Yeah.
We're not like trying to communicate anything new from God to anyone.
Yeah.
It might be extrapolations from Jesus and the Bible as a whole sometimes, but
yeah,
it's not like, oh, here's this new command from God.
Yeah, exactly. Which is pretty much what the Catechism is. Yeah, I agree. Briefly, I want to just touch on really quickly this thing that I know I've talked about a little bit before, where that last part, it says, "So he became as much superior to the angels as the name he has inherited is superior to theirs." And that's been an argument that, like, Jesus is, or was, Gabriel, the angel, and then he inherited this name and became superior to the other angels just because of the wording. But that's just preposterous, and
yeah,
Jesus himself says that is not the case, and I forget which denomination says that. Maybe it's Jehovah's Witness? I don't remember, but yeah, no. I'm holding my hands up in an X formation. No.
Well, and an inheritance is something that's given as like a birthright, not
right.
Not like, just some other gift that has been earned by deeds or anything like that. And in order for Gabriel to obtain that name, it would have to be through a situation like that where he did something to earn it.
Yeah. If I get promoted at my job, I don't say I inherited a new position.
Yeah.
Which is pretty much what they're trying to say. It's like, because Gabriel is working for God as a servant. And they're saying he got promoted. That's not an inheritance.
I need some air soon.
Just check something else.
Ooh, there we go. Okay. Air obtained.
I'm just gonna see other translations. Sometimes it's fun to see that.
Alright, you know what? I don't think Tails carrying me along is necessary at this particular spot.
Was that a smoke alarm I heard?
No, I think it's the, ice forming sound.
Okay.
There's these, seal enemies or something that, for whatever reason, they, make these big ice blocks.
Okay.
Alright,
Yeah,
come on.
I can't hear the game playing.
Which one of these springs is the one that's gonna take me up to... Okay, whatever.
Amplified Bible. Whoa.
That's not what I wanted. And I'm gonna die from lack of air because of the stupid spring situation there and these spikes. How far back am I going?
Expanded Bible.
So I literally just had to do the homing attack onto the spring to... Anyway. See, like that. That's... Well, now I can't get anywhere, can I? If there's one thing I dislike about certain sections of certain Sonic games, it's the forced loss situations.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's like, oh, hey, you didn't respond to this thing quick enough? Guess you die. Air, need air, there we go.
Why are there so many water levels in Sonic 4? There's really a lot.
I don't know.
I feel like the other ones just didn't have this much water.
Maybe they just thought it was too easy otherwise. I mean, it is really easy to build up lives.
Yeah, true. Sonic and Tails made it through Act 3.
There was a thing of 10 rings there. Oh well. It's Metal Sonic. Alright. Ow. No! And then it had me bounce over to the other side where he was not. So there's like 2 tracks. Oh geez. Well, shoot. Fortunately, there are plenty of rings. What do I do about that one? It was too high for me to jump over. Oh, and then there's that. Ugh! He literally just destroys the track in front of you, and I guess you're supposed to time your jumps with his hits, because otherwise you immediately drop and die. I jumped, doggone it! What the heck? Oh, geez, now Tails and I are on opposite tracks. Okay, now we're good. Now we're on opposite tracks again.
So weird. So, I assume you don't get these abilities when you play as Metal Sonic.
No, I don't think so. Doggone it! Once again, I was not prepared for it. It doesn't really give you a specific warning that, hey, this is what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
You just kind of have to know that after so many hits, I guess, he's gonna break the floor. Forget the fourth wall, we're breaking the floor. So I think after 3 hits of doing this kind of thing, that's when he'll do the whole breaking the floor bit thing. There we go. Oh, jeez. Okay. There we go. That seems to be it. Finally.
Nicely done.
Oh, so why did it get, like, kind of dark at the end?
Metal Sonic releases greenhouse gases.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe the explosions from his parts and stuff would. I don't know what kind of fuel he runs on.
I doubt Eggman is net zero carbon emissions.
Okay, well, I guess that's gonna do it for now.
Yeah.
Next time, we'll have the oil desert zone. Probably reminiscent of Oil Ocean from Sonic 3, I think that was? Or was that 2?
Yeah.
Anyway.
3. I'm really enjoying this game. They did a really good job with it. Nice.
Okay. Well, if you want to see more like Jordan apparently does, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything.
Yeah. More Sonic for you. We're basically, I mean, on this channel, we're completing every Sonic game, it seems like, so.
We're certainly getting there.
But yeah, ready for that?
All right. But for now, goodbye, everybody.